Misael Parra, that's Misael Parra. I'm a public information officer with Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. This afternoon, shortly after 4 p.m., LVMPD received a 911 call from a person reporting that there had been a shooting at a convenience store in the 1100 block of South Las Vegas Boulevard. Officers responded and located 3 victims who were suffering from gunshot wounds. All 3 of those victims have been transported to UMC Hospital with injuries. Officers that were in the area located a suspect vehicle, a red Dodge Neon, who matched the description. They attempted to stop that vehicle, however that vehicle took off and officers pursued the vehicle. Our air unit was also overhead and they followed the vehicle to the area of Desert Inn and Swenson, where that vehicle collided with 2 citizen vehicles. The 4 occupants in the suspect vehicle then fled the area. One of the suspects who was fleeing in the roadway was struck by another vehicle, and that suspect has been transported to UMC Trauma. The remaining 3 suspects were taken into custody. One of those suspects has been transported to Sunrise Hospital for minor injuries, and the other 2 are in custody. At this time, this is an ongoing investigation. Anybody who may have been in the area at the time of the shooting, who may have been a witness, is urged to call 311 or to remain anonymous, call 385-5555. That's a Crime Stoppers line.
So just to clarify, the 3 individuals who were shot inside of a convenience store?
What we believe at this time is that there was some sort of altercation that took place inside the convenience store, which spilled to the outside, and at that point one of the suspects produced a firearm and began to shoot at least one of the subjects involved in the altercation. But the altercation took place outside of the convenience store.
And was it the Walgreens, or can you disclose?
It's a 7-Eleven behind me.
7-Eleven. And just to clarify, so the suspect vehicle hit another vehicle, or another vehicle hit the suspect vehicle?
As the suspect was fleeing from officers, he struck 2 citizen vehicles in that area of Desert Inn and Swenson.
And what's the condition of the occupants of those other vehicles?
Neither of those involved citizens were transported to the hospital.
We were hearing from police earlier that the gunfire came out of the car. Were they all outside of the vehicle, or were they driving away, shooting out at
this point, it's too early to know. Our officers are still trying to determine that. So yeah, I couldn't answer that question right now.
Do we know? Sorry, go ahead.
Do we know if the individuals knew each other, or if they just met at the convenience store?
It's too early in the investigation. I couldn't tell you.
And you said there are 4 suspects that all came out of that one vehicle?
Correct. And they are all in custody. This time, we don't believe there's anybody outstanding.
And so one of those shot is in the hospital, and then one of the suspects is also in the hospital.
The 3 victims. One second.
I mean, all 3 are.
Yes, the 3 victims who sustained gunshot wounds have all been transported to UMC Trauma.
We were told one is critical. Can you confirm that still, or?
That's the information I have. One of them is in critical condition at this time.
Is this possibly maybe gang related at all?
It's too early to know.
Could you say and spell your name for us one more time?
Sure. Misael Parra. It's Officer Misael Parra.
How long do you plan on having this area blocked off, and same for the other seats?
I would imagine for at least the next hour or 2, officers will be out here processing the crime scene. So citizens should expect the closure to last for about another hour or 2.
Do you have any details on the suspects?
Not at this time. So, all right, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
You just heard from Las Vegas police providing an update on the shooting that left several people injured, including one in critical condition. Right now, they have the area around Wells Fargo Bank on Las Vegas Boulevard blocked off as they continue to investigate this case. We'll continue to monitor this developing story for you, so you can watch for updates on our website, lvrj.com. I'm Jen Ah. Thank you so much for joining us this evening.
You've been watching breaking news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino, and Spa.